Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Rex, and in this video we're gonna go run this thing. It's a TT-02 short wheelbase with a roof rack and some spare rally tires and some chests with some, tools and necessities. Underneath we've got a dust cover from the TT-02 FT, and we've got Willie screwed in there. Say hi, Willie. Alright, he doesn't want to say hi. I did make some changes. We'll go over that right now. So this used to be an on-road platform that I was using it as. I used it on the carpet track and it ran really well, and my intention was to keep using it on carpet track. It's now going to be running as a rally car. I made some changes. So we're running the 17.5 Tamiya Ryan motor with TBLE-04S, the Tamiya center drive shaft. This is a Lunsford turnbuckle for the steering. Got adjustable turnbuckles. We did have adjustable upper arms, but I have since removed them because I've got a TT-02R coming and I want it on that one instead. We've got soft springs in the front. We've got barrel springs from the CC01 in the rear to start off with. We'll see. Looks pretty good. A little bouncy. I think the oil needs to be thicker back here, but I kind of like the bounce, the way it looks, but we'll see. We'll see how it drives. Hopefully it doesn't hinder the way it drives too much. And I did also make some other differences. Yeah, so I put the long stroke CC01 shocks in here as well. There's not so much movement on the TT-02 to begin with. I've got universals, if you can see in there. There's not that much difference. Movement available anyway for the TT-02, so it didn't make that big of a difference. But the rear, there is more movement, and it made a huge difference putting in the CC01 shocks. Look at that movement. What else? That's it. Too much talking. Let's go play. Oh yeah, wait. Forgot to mention, when I was running it on road, I had a spool in the front. I haven't removed that. I wanted to put the spool in the rear to make it tail happy, but I also am curious to see what it would do in the front. See how much it pulls the car out of the corners in the loose stuff. See if that does anything. I don't know. This is just experimental. Also, at the end of the video, I'll have some thoughts and some live footage running. But for now, let's see if I can get some good slow motion footage. All right, let's have a look here. Hopefully the train's not too loud. But the steering stopped responding. And before I keep trying, let's see what's wrong with it. What's going on, Willie? Did you have fun? Cool. Fenders kept, I guess, something at bay. Everything's clean over here. So fenders clearly work, people. Let's look under the body. Yep. Under the body's super clean as well. So the fenders, the dust cover works, the fenders work. That all works great. Okay. Definitely has collected some rocks in there. Woo! There's an NIM pack that I brought. It's dying. It's dead, actually. I've got another pack on the charge at home. That train's loud. Weird. It's working fine now. Servo's kind of slow. Kind of very slow. Okay, well, let's get back out there. Alright, so the battery is officially dead pretty much. It was a great run out, my first time out here with this thing, short wheelbase TT-02. I was really interested in seeing how the short wheelbase would perform in the loose stuff. I've already tried the standard wheelbase of the TT-02. And you definitely notice a difference in initial turn in, but the way the car I have currently set up, it feels a little bit too stable. The front spool definitely does help when you're pulling on throttle to help, when you're pulling the throttle to help pull your front end out. The rear being an open diff doesn't give me the desired aesthetic effect that I want, which is tail happy, which is fine. This is a really good handling car then. If I wanted to, I would just, maybe I could stiffen up, if I don't want to change the rear diff, and I'd like to keep this nice handling characteristic, I could maybe stiffen up the rear end to get it a little bit looser. So I might go ahead and try that. We'll see, we'll see. Well, those are one of the two things. Anyway, that's just starting with the things I would change if I had to be a critic about it. Otherwise, I'm super happy with it, and I'd have loads of fun with this, no problem. And I love the way it looks with the roof rack and the 2 tires on top, and Willie in the driver's seat there. I think I made the right decision with the soft shock fluid in here, because it really seems to absorb the bumps. And you can see in the video, it likes to lean, and the suspension moves supple, and it's easy to move. It's not too stiff, and I like that visually. Otherwise, the power seems decent. I could handle more, but it's fine the way it is, especially if I were to run in a smaller track as opposed to an open diamond field. I mean, an open baseball diamond. If I was on a track, this would be more than enough speed. So the steering servo is a little bit slow, and I do notice it, but not enough to hinder having fun. So I wouldn't normally be running a NIM in this thing, but I had a NIM kind of charged up that I needed to discharge, and I'd forgotten the other battery on my charger at home. So this will be it for now for this video, but I'm sure I've got enough good footage with the NIM here, and this lasted surprisingly long with the brushless system. I mean, it's still got power, as you can see. Ready? Okay, no, it doesn't have power. Okay, it's dead. All right, that NIM is dead. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. This is my Porsche RSR 934 turbo cup racer body, TT-02 short wheelbase, running 17.5 Orion brushless motor, Amazon special red metal gear servo, front spool, CC01 shocks, CC01 blue barrels in the rear, orange soft Tamiyas in the front. This is not a setup I will keep. This is what it did, and this is how it looked. With that setup, I will be changing it for sure. Peace out, friends. Let me know in the comments down below whatever you've got in your mind.